The show starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Good afternoon. This is the Opinionated Facts Podcast, Episode 2, being brought to you by Frugal Millionaire. Ordinary people creating extraordinary legacies. Go support Frugal Millionaire, and also, by all means, always support Black-owned businesses, because that's what we believe in. Amen, fellas?
Amen. Yes, sir. Shout out to Frugal Millionaire.
Absolutely. Now, with all that being said, if you didn't catch episode 1, I've been canceled from introducing the whole crew. But before I get into all of that, I want to give a big shout out to all of you for all the likes, all the views, all the subscribers, the commentary, the comments, the banner. We appreciate it. And we love you guys. This is just what we had in mind. This is our vision. I can't call you fans because we're all family. Everybody's contributing. We appreciate you and we love you all, one and all, from the least to the greatest. Continue to subscribe with us. Continue to catch up with us. Going forward, last time we were together, we jumped on a hot topic, which was, is it okay for a man to block a woman? After all of that being said, before we even get there, we got some new blood on our podcast. Special guest, Mr. New York himself.
He's in the building. You got some Timbs on?
Nah, put the Timbs down. Tell these niggas stop playing you, man. Hey, no Timbs. Come on, man. Timbs today. Come on, man. Regular. I'm wearing my Giants, though.
You should be happy we let you on here wearing that Giants.
Yeah, that's true. You're on the same couch, though, so it's all good.
That's fine, too. But beyond that, we got a bigger question. We got a bigger issue. Before we even get on the hot topic, we need to talk about your New York residence, bro. So, you want to explain to me how this is what y'all doing in New York? Y'all passing off 5-year-olds as 1-year-olds?
Listen.
Is this what we doing on Book of Power? What's going on, Mary J?
I don't know where Zeke is from, man. He not from New York. He definitely not from New York. I don't know how you can miss 4 years in your life. What was he doing for 4 years? Yeah, there's no way nobody could tell me I'm 4 years older than what I am now. Like, it's not happening. Like, I mean, what grade did he skip? I mean, what happened? Like, how did that happen? I don't understand it. That part kind of threw me for a loop a little bit. He missed 4 years, and his little cousin or little sister figured it out and told him he wasn't 19, he was 23. I don't know how the hell you miss 4 years in your life like that.
But listen though, man, it's a lot of mad snitching going on.
You're right about that, and I don't think the snitches is from New York.
Snitches from New York. They are from Jersey or Connecticut or something.
The only New York snitch we got is 6ix9ine, and he's not on the show. So that's it. People are not. Snitches are not from New York.
New York is definitely taking this L on this.
You know what?
It's a TV show. It's a TV show
with the maybe a little bit of the Mary J acting, because she got the same face and the same response to every little thing.
I actually think she's doing a good job. I think she's doing a good job.
And Method Man, he killing it.
Yeah, always gonna kill. He kill everything.
Attorney Davis, right? Yeah, he killing it, man.
That boy killing every role.
Yeah,
I think they all doing good, except I really don't like Zeke. I don't like the way his facial reactions, his responses to everything. I think he might be a little slow in real life. The way he
He playing that part too good.
yeah,
that might be him.
He deserve an Oscar.
Yeah, he might be slow. He might be a little slow.
Fact that everybody or each male on this episode probably has the same issue that all males had with Professor Milgram. Rest in peace, rest in power, all those things. The white toes, red flag guy. All of us, we sucker for the white toes every time.
Man, listen. Jesus Christ. Oh, Lord, thank you.
Hey, so Danny, you what you think, man? You think
I
you
know this
think
ain't your cup of tea, but I know that white toes is red flag.
that's you, Danny? You like them white toes?
It's definitely a red flag, but I mean, they don't look bad. Listen, they don't look bad, but it's a red flag, and you see why.
So we got to initiate you into this podcast. So we're gonna throw some hot questions at you, man.
Let's get it.
So we on Power Book 2, just the sequel. Who you got? Effie, Lauren, is her name Lauren?
Mm-hmm.
And the other chick, the one that just snitched on everybody.
Diana.
Which one? Which one is Danny special?
I got Effie.
Effie.
Yeah, I would go Effie. I got Effie.
Me and Reggie, we excluded from answering this question. We the clean married men on this panel.
Y'all can still have an opinion.
You answer the question.
Y'all can still have an opinion. It's not gonna hurt nothing. It's not gonna hurt nothing. Don't be scared. Like it's not gonna hurt nothing. You can still have an opinion. If you had to choose, who would you choose? What
you say, Red?
Let them talk.
Hey, y'all see this right? Y'all hear this right? You hear this right? You see this right? Okay, all right.
I was gonna go but I'm if it was a fifth, I'd be drunk. So I'm gonna go ahead and pass it to TJ. TJ,
Well, I'm with Dannon. Effie all day long.
Why Effie though? Why Effie?
I guess it's just the way she moved. It's like her, like she got sex appeal too. Like the other ones are, yeah, right. Like she did cross him. She did cross him at one point, but I guess just overall, like if I had to choose between them three, it's Effie all day.
Definitely, she crossed them, but they in a drug game. I mean, it happens in a drug game. You get crossed,
right? Exactly.
And she the best of both worlds because she got book and streets.
Correct.
I mean, she's in school with them, but she's still on the streets.
And Tyreek knocking all of them down. You hate
knocking
Tyreek.
all of them down. I can't stand them. You understand me?
Tyreek knocked like 2 of them down an episode.
Man, he getting his man, but I can't stand him all the time.
Why you don't like Tyreek, man?
What Tyreek do to you? Man, listen to me, man. I'm gonna look at the camera. He is the problem. He's the epitome of the issues of what's going on in here today. This boy feels like he needs to be a drug dealer for no reason at all.
That's true.
Listen, his dad said he grew up and he didn't have anything. If it would make a lot of sense if he didn't have anything. You had 2 parents living in a deluxe apartment in the sky, mama, everything you ever wanted. Why are you choosing to be a drug dealer? You understand what I'm saying?
Got a sister clip.
We got a sister clip.
Like what else could he do though?
What do you mean? He could do what Ghost was helping him do. Put him in all the best schools. You understand what I'm saying? He can't say, oh man, I went hungry this day, so I had to go sell a dime bag to get something to eat. He can never say that.
Think about it. Ghost is kind of making him that way.
He
got to watch his dad be a drug dealer and lie and cheat and steal.
No.
He got to watch
No. He didn't have to watch that, Danny. He discovered that to him, his dad was a nightclub owner.
Them rich kids.
He was a drug dealer.
They be messed up.
He was a drug dealer moonlighting as a nightclub owner.
Go.
I mean, he was trying to use that nightclub shit to get out of the game.
And his wife didn't want him to get out.
Yeah, right. She was the main motivation behind that.
She was the problem.
That's what I said
Correct.
before. She is the problem. Because if you go back and look, He asked his daddy to teach him the game, and his daddy said, hell no. Asked the mama says, oh, okay, well, let me go get you a brick. Are you serious right now? And all of a sudden, she's a sympathetic figure. Somebody make it make sense to me. I hate both of them. I want both of them gone.
How you feel about Tasha? But you tell me how you feel about Tasha.
I can't stand her, bro. I can't stand her. And it wasn't, listen, and it ain't even about me not disliking her character. It was just how she went about it. You know what I'm saying? Just the little things you watch. You have it all, and then the little guy Sean, he's driving the thing, and she's showing him showing him the goodies, showing him the promised land, showing him the JJ in the back of the car. This before we knew who Angie Valdez was. But all of a sudden, again, they made her a sympathetic figure. Oh, he left her for with all them kids. They don't think about the time when she doing all that to Sean, and then Lala come up. She scoops Sean up. Then all of a sudden, now Sean look good to Tasha. She gonna take him from Sean. Come on, man.
You know what? Now that you put it that way, Tyreek is just like her mother, like his mother.
He don't absolute.
He don't got no choice. He's learned from that's exactly that's what he learned.
You also have to keep in mind that she was the one that tried to instill the most into him. Like, she spent the most time with him. You know, he was watching, the drug game from both angles, but she was the one that was really trying to teach him the game. Where Ghost was so busy with the nightclub shit, with the, being a politician and all of that, like, he didn't have time. And I think on some level, Tyreek kind of like resented him for that.
Almost like Pastor is, huh?
Yeah.
So Tyreek is a clear, he's like a PK.
Yeah, I would say that. Yeah.
And my man Fish over here, he quiet because he just gave up on Power.
Hate the show.
When you give up on Power, Fish?
Let me see. The original Power, I'm gonna say season 3, season 4, I was out. It just became too unrealistic, man. Like when my man, he tried to burn. My breaking point was when I believe they was looking for Dre and Kanan, Ghost, Tommy. They all riding in the Who Ride together looking for Dre. Yo, my man tried to burn you in a building, left you for dead, and you gonna get in the back seat and ride and look for somebody, and they supposed to be gangster. Y'all was out. Like I haven't watched Power since, yo. I just can't do it, man. I can't do it. This show is so unrealistic. It's just ridiculous. I can't do it, man.
You missing out though, man.
Hey, look. On the group chat, at work, everywhere I go, yo, you got to get on this new Power. You got to get on this new Power. Look, I let my guard down with 50. I know it's a totally different show, but I let my guard down with 50 and watch BMF with y'all for some of the worst acting I've ever seen in my life. No, I'm not watching Power again. Ever. Yo, no, I can't do it, man. I can't do it.
Watch BMF. Call him out, Fish.
I don't even remember. It was one of y'all nuts.
Look, the only one that was talking about it was me, Butchie, and Reggie.
That's like BMF.
Yeah, you too. That was it.
We'll save that review. We'll save that. I'm gonna let y'all get y'all Power off.
It just brought back to my memory another reason why I can't stand Tariq. Everybody in that car, he tried to get killed. Oh, he did. He was successful with killing his dad. Set Tommy up to get Snake. You know what I'm saying? And then definitely got Kanan killed. Like, you know what I'm saying? You want to be taught the game, but now look at you in Book of Power. You are doing everything.
He gonna get that white boy killed.
Yeah, he naive, man. That white boy naive, man.
Yeah, he gonna get that white boy killed, man.
You know what? I don't think the white boy gonna get killed because the dumbest person to make it through. He too stupid to get killed. He'll just do anything. So I don't think he's gonna.
That's a good point, though.
The dumb person that just make it through everything. Just
his parents own the school, right? Or they like got a it's the school named after his parents' thing.
Oh, they trust the school. Like that.
That's great.
Spawn Shorty would go.
She a snitch.
Oh, the one that wore the watch, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's a snitch though.
All of them snake, but she's the rich snitch.
Right.
But she's still a snitch.
Somebody-
It's gonna come to a point where it's her or you, and you going down.
That as a maid, she may be the snitch, but he ain't trying to save Effie or Diane at all.
Well, Effie the one he ain't gotta save. He can't save Diana because Monet never gonna let her go because she got some sort of obsession with her kids.
Monet don't have a choice now. Monet's out the house. So
Is that really her kids? Ted, good point.
Right. I don't know what's on there no more.
Yeah.
You don't know what to believe no more. Shit, Z could be her son, and the rest of them could be her niece and nephews. You understand what I'm saying?
Most days,
It be some wild shit like that.
most days they call her Monet.
Hey, disrespect.
They gonna be.
And how they gonna cast the Tejada and the dude that look smack alike?
Yeah, I said the same shit. I was like, she got a type. You understand what I'm saying? She got a type, and I'm so looking forward to like.
Hey, who else got a type on here?
Oh man!
Wow. All right. Yo, like I said, she got a type.
Hey, Ray, who else got a type on here? Ray? Hey, Fish, who got a type on here?
Hey, look, let's wrap this power up, man. Y'all not gonna do my man like that.
Hey, just now I tried to change the subject. I did try to move on from it.
Yeah, what happened this offline?
Terrible.
All right, so we're gonna segue to the next segment, man, and we're gonna start off with my guy, Reggie.
Yo.
We're gonna talk about this past weekend playoffs, man. Now, last week it was me and Butchie. We was the one crying. I cried in the car, man. I'm still mad, but I'm not as mad no more, and not because of y'all demise. It just felt better when somebody else is on the couch with you, you know. So misery does the company, but that type of L that y'all took, man. Just man, let's talk about the game of the year, in my opinion, right? The game of the year, man. We're gonna talk about Buffalo and Kansas City, and we're gonna show y'all clips, quick highlight reel of this awesome game.
Chip on the edge with Ingram, have him come up on the inside. Some of these guys. Allen fires it into wide open. Remarkable touchdown, Buffalo. Davis again. This is it. Just is impossible. A strike. Allen to try to make it a 3-point lead. Circling around at the 18. Now looks. Flings it back in the end zone. There's Diggs. Caught it for the. Down the middle. It's Hill in the open. Cuts it upfield. He might be gone. He is. Kansas City takes the lead with a minute to go from 64 incredible yards. Well, we talked about Josh Allen needs to make a huge play. This place is going crazy. Looking to the end zone for the win. He caught it. Ball game. Chiefs to the championship game. These two guys know each other. Unbelievable. This is just unfathomable. The Bills had won this game. It was over. Josh Allen with a perfect postseason. And Patrick Mahomes somehow comes out there and shows the world, I'm still here. Andy Reid talking to the refs. Oh my gosh, one of the great games you'll ever see.
All right, so y'all got a chance to see that thriller went into overtime. So we're gonna pass it to Reggie, man. Man, the floor is yours, bro. Man, vent, man. Tell us how you feel, bro.
I have a lot to say right now because my feelings still hurt. I ain't gonna hold you. My feelings still hurt. It wasn't supposed to go down like that. I'm watching the game. I'm pacing all around, walking. I'm I still wasn't comfortable. For some reason I wasn't comfortable. 13 seconds, everybody talk about. I still wasn't comfortable. And I'm looking, I'm like, man, I just need this clock to go down. It just seemed like it was not moving, but they was moving up the field. And I didn't understand that. But a lot falls on my defense at the end. Pretty much the game because, as you say, we had the top rated defense throughout the year. Definitely on the passing, but we didn't stop them. We went prevent defense. Everybody, you know, locking down on the sidelines and they throwing in the middle. It didn't make good sense to me. But I hope we regroup for next year and that's all we can do. Get over this Achilles heel with Kansas City. So I mean, that's all I can. That's all I got for you right now. Like I said, I'm still in mourning for my team. They still my dogs. I'm still riding. I still believe. You know, all my good men.
On our
Who
Facebook,
that?
man, John Walker,
Who that?
he said, bro,
He has nothing to say.
this is the comment, man. I hate to bring this
What
up.
did he say?
I'm gonna show it in the video, but he said, man, Buffalo sucks in the 90s and 2022, man. He happy.
So what that mean about his thing?
We in the same boat,
Okay,
brother.
okay. As long as he can admit that, I'm cool.
Yeah, so he is a glass house right now.
Right.
Throwing rocks. Yeah.
How y'all feel about that? I know it was the greatest game. Everybody say wasn't that great.
I'm gonna tell you, no. As a football fan, I think that was probably the best game I saw in years. As a Dallas Cowboy fan,
Oh, come on.
I got
Well,
to do
but
it
this is
as a
this is
Dallas
the
Cowboy
Buffalo
fan.
Bills segment. Why am I here to bring?
I'm listening. I'm
That's his
bringing it in. I'm bringing
That's
it
his
in.
Thank you, Dan. See, I'm glad. See, man, that's what I'm talking
Dan,
about.
I know you. Dan, why are you talking, Dan? No, I'm just saying.
Guess how long I've been saying this? I said this last week. It ain't the team.
And you
It's
watch
not
this. You
the
gonna be
team.
surprised at my take.
Facts.
Can I talk?
It's
Can I
the
talk?
Hey,
Can I talk?
let him talk. I know where you're going with this though. This is all Dak slander
You
right here.
already know
Go
it.
ahead.
It's not even slander. As a Dallas Cowboy fan, I was crushed. I felt like it was another L that I just took. Watching these two quarterbacks play the position at a high level, making the same amount of money that my quarterback makes. You understand what I'm saying? And they was fantastic. Like I said, I'm a Josh Allen fan. I'm a fan of the guys, and that's no hate or not. Everybody can. I ain't no Buffalo Bills fan, but I like
I do
Josh
too.
Allen's game.
I like Josh
I
Allen
do,
too.
and I agree that everybody that's making the same money don't have the same skill. But you take it back, and I look at the other game. This is a Buffalo thing. It crushed me because I'm like, yo, I'm looking at the plays they making, and I'm like, yo, my quarterback could never. You understand what I'm saying? And I'm saying this to you as a Buffalo Bills fan. I'm not the type of. I echo what TJ say. If nobody else team ain't making, I'm not the type of person. I'm glad you on the bench with me. No, I'm not that type of person. I do feel as though if the coin would have flipped and you guys had the ball first, the game would have been over as well. If I'm gonna go out, that would be the way that I would want to go out to. Whereas, I mean, obviously they talking about the squid kick, those type of things, and all those things are hindsight. 13 seconds. I don't know what type of defense y'all thought to play. That was kind of wild to me. But if I'm gonna go out, go down, I would rather go down there.
I agree. I still feel like the Bills would have got the ball, they would have won. I feel like I agree. I see where what you're going. I do agree with everybody else that Cowboys fans make it about them. I just wanted to put that out there. But
Yeah.
you were right.
Appreciate
You're
that.
right. Your quarterback does not leave it all on the field. You don't get that feeling that he like I'm not gonna bring back the play he did, but he don't even have the awareness to either throw it downfield or throw it out of bounds and not run for a first down because that's not gonna do nothing for you. So I understand where you coming from with that. I do think that if the Bills can just stay together and stay where they at, I think they're gonna make an even deeper run. If not, take the whole thing next year. They might be missing one or two pieces, but I'm with you. I would rather go out that way if I had to go out because if they would have got the ball, we would be singing a whole nother song right now. They definitely would have won that game. So
That
that was a
poses
toss up.
yeah, that poses a question. Because I put in the chat immediately. I said they need to change the overtime rules.
Definitely.
Because they did change it before. It used to be the first score wins, like kick a field goal and you win. And they was basically saying if you won a coin toss, you won the game. It's hard on the defense. It's harder on the defense than the offense to to stop an offense versus an offense, you know what I'm saying, be able to convert. In the playoffs, maybe I should put it that way. It should be each offense who should get a possession, no
I'm gonna
matter
go
what.
even further than that. I think they should be able to play it out because there's no ties. It has
Right.
to be a winner. So I think they should play it out. I don't think, first score win, because like you say, in a situation like this, if Josh Allen would have got the ball, they would have won that game because they couldn't stop him either.
Well, it's not first score win, it's first touchdown win.
Well, right, correct.
Right.
That's true. But I'm
Right.
just saying, I believe Josh Allen would have scored a touchdown because they couldn't stop him. It was a
like to see them
shootout.
put a time limit up there. For the time. I think that would be better if they
Not at
put a
all.
time limit up.
But you have AIDS. But you have AIDS. You talk. Listen.
Hey, oh, God.
You want to throw COVID on me? You have AIDS. So what are you saying?
Hey,
Oh,
I,
God. Yeah, we truly apologize for all those
No offense.
battling these
hey, look.
No offense.
terminal diseases.
Hey, check it out. Check it out. Check
The,
it out.
the views
How you
of
gonna say
PJ
no?
Doomer does not reflect all of the Opinionated Facts podcast.
He said no offense after he was offensive.
Right.
I didn't mean it. Y'all know how that is, man. We've been at war for 10 years. Y'all already know how this is. There's no offense to anybody that's actually dealing with something like that. I don't mean that. But y'all already know what time it is, okay? It's wartime all the time.
Go ahead, Fitch.
Hey, look. Like everybody said, man, not just the Bills game. It was a great week of football, weekend of football.
Absolutely.
All the games were terrific.
All the games.
Shout out
But,
to
Agreed.
Phil.
Maybe there's something we might can save for next month, man. But every game you looked at, there were black coordinators doing their thing.
Oh man! Shout out to the black coordinators.
And I'm kind of confused as to why every time I open my Bleacher Report app, the other people getting all these job interviews. Like, what are we
Them
doing?
whiteys, them
You know
crackers.
what I'm saying? Well,
I said it. Them crackers.
Oh, my AIDS comment ain't so bad then, huh?
No.
Hey,
You
TJ,
cannot. TJ, you cannot
Okay. All right.
compare the two.
I mean, I'm just
You
saying.
gonna keep bringing it back up though.
Right.
Yeah, but I just wanted to show some love to the black coaches out there, man, because they were really doing their thing this past playoff season, man. Offense and how in the world does the Chiefs offensive coordinator not have a job? Like, it's bogus to me. Like, this guy should be coaching. Like, my offensive coordinator is trash. My defensive coordinator is trash. Like, why we can't get a brother in Philly?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm done.
Same in Dallas.
He ain't gonna make it about himself. Y'all hear that, right?
We're gonna sit this one out, bro.
Y'all know y'all ain't getting no black coach in Dallas.
Man.
Get that.
Man, please.
Why not?
Well, if our owner would go ahead and close his eyes, we wouldn't have this problem.
This man is wishing death on him. That is the worst. That is the worst ever.
Let me look at Jerry Jones. If you're watching this,
No, you don't. No, he not watching. He not watching. No, don't say it.
I'm praying for something for you, buddy. We not gonna unless he take that good old ride to the upper room. We ain't gonna win nothing. We got the same problem.
Hey, yo, he wildin'.
I don't like Jerry Jones. All right, guys. There it is.
You don't want him to step down. You just want him to just.
I want him to die. Not step down. I said die. pass on.
What's going on?
Go home to glory.
Yo, this
The sweet upper room.
He ain't going to nobody's upper room.
Well, that's even better. I ain't got a H to put him in. What I'm saying is he need to go. He need to go. It's a couple white people that need to go, right?
Hey, can we move on? Yo,
No, you
can
good.
we
We
go?
got black sponsors. We got black
That's
sponsors.
right.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, no doubt. But yo, y'all wildin'.
They put a black sponsor down there. Yeah. Frugal millionaires in the building.
By the way, I'm a client of Frugal Millionaire, so it does work. So,
Shout out to Frugal Millionaire.
Shout out to Frugal Millionaire.
Absolutely.
Man, and speaking of Frugal Millionaires, we're going to take a quick break and we're going to hear from the CEO of Frugal Millionaires herself.
Hey, what's going on? It's Shay from Frugal Millionaire, and even I take breaks. During my breaks, I'm tuning in to Opinionated Facts podcast, and here's today's fact. 80% of today's millionaire are first generation and self-made, and you can do it too. You can leverage your credit and literally gain access to other people's money to purchase assets and build wealth. Reach out to us today for your free consultation and learn how to gain access to $100,000 in credit and start breaking these generational curses. Become legendary by texting Opinionated Facts to 757-982-8161 and save 15% off all financial services. Let's get it.
We're going to shout out our guy, Dannon. Man, Dannon, thank you for coming on, bro.
Yo, appreciate y'all, man.
Man, you got to come back, bro. You got to come back, man. So we keep talking that talk. Y'all give it up for Dannon, man.
Or like dumb far.
Dumb fall is worse.
Way worse.
All right, brother, man. We appreciate
Y'all boys
you.
be easy, man.
All right,
You too, man. Be safe.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that shout out to Danny for dropping through the Opinionated Facts podcast, man. So what's our next topic, guys? What should we talk about? Didn't you have a question last week, Butchie?
I did.
Man, let's get into that.
It's time to go ahead and jump into this question, hot take question.
That's the hot question, right?
I shoot a shot. I'm coming in hot.
Is it okay for a man to block a woman?
Uh-oh.
I'm going to start this conversation out. I'm asking it to the whole podcast, and you out there, everybody, leave a comment. We want to talk about this. I'm going to start it out with my man Fish. He seems to have something on his tape since he's the one that kind of brought it to us, and I'm like, hey, these are the things we talk about.
Shout out Trey.
Shout out to Fish. We want you to start with
Nephew.
Shout out Trey.
Shout out to Trey. We want you to give us the whole scenario
and
then tell us how we even got here.
All right. We're going to keep it quick and direct. Having a little talk with my son. You know, he at that age where he's starting to, get into the females. And I guess him and the little female was having a back and forth. He said, Dad, I'm tired. He said, I blocked her. I said, you did what? He said, I blocked her. I said, yo, hold up, man. I said, you can't be blocking no female, man. What are you doing? He said, no, man, she Aggie. I said, no, Trey, we men, we don't block females. Oh, Dad, you wildin'. So, he calls up his little crew. They clowning me. Oh, Fish, man, you old, man. You washed, man. We block females. I said, no worries. Let me hit the guys in the group chat. I know they're going to be with me. I hit the fellas. I was on the island by myself. So my bros here feel like it's okay to block females. So I'm going to give you my quick little spiel and I'm going to get out the way. This is how I feel. When I don't want to be bothered, I just don't be bothered. You can call me. You can text me. I don't care what you do. I don't have to entertain you. I feel like it's unnecessary energy to go into my phone, find your name, and hit block. To me, that's a whole nother type of energy. It's like when, people at the job, they get into beefs with other coworkers. They delete their number. yo, what are we doing? Like, I have numbers in my phone that I will never use again, but I don't have to use that energy for blocking. Y'all let me know what y'all think. We're gonna throw it to Reds.
It's real simple. They got to go. They got to go. You know, listen. I get the phone calls from those everybody get the what was it the car insurance
Scam likely.
no. Scam like the car insurance when they call you all the different
Then the
numbers.
orange.
That's an easy block. I keep blocking them every time they call. So somebody that I know, they got to go. You know, listen, they got to go. It's that simple. You know, I'm not real tech savvy, even with my phone. I got this new iPhone, man. Listen.
Cause you
I know how to
old.
block. I know how to block.
Cause you old.
I tell you who number's still in here. I can tell you that.
Who number in there?
Listen, I don't mind showing family pictures. You know what time it is. Go ahead, finish your little point. Go ahead.
I got a foul too.
Go ahead.
I got a foul too.
Go ahead.
Angry man.
Go ahead.
Listen, see, I hit a soft spot. Yeah. But I mean, that's pretty much it. I mean, look, I don't care. And Trey, he young. He gotta learn that. He already learned it. He know he good. It's you, Fish. You gotta do better, bro. Listen, there ain't that much energy. Man, they ain't a lot of energy. Bang, that's it. You're done.
But you got an Android, so you wouldn't know that.
Hey, look here. Hey, look here.
That matters.
Doomis, I know you had that issue.
Wow. Y'all listen. I don't understand. I don't understand. Like y'all just keep throwing all this shade.
What you been doing lately?
The question has been posed. Have you had that issue?
What you been doing lately?
All right, let me.
Is it necessary to do Mr. Block a female?
I'm gonna be quite honest with you. Like I've just gotten acclimated with blocking, like because I've never really needed it. I'm the same way as Fish. Like if I don't want to be bothered, I just want to pick up the phone. And it's probably been within a handful of times I have actually had to use a block. And one of the times they asked me to block them.
What? Wait, what?
Yes. They asked me, listen, they asked me to block them.
No.
Because you know why? They asked me to block them because they said that they didn't want to have control of, wanting to reach out. I understood what they was trying to say, but personally, I didn't. Okay, I was like, all right, whatever, and I blocked them. Only for them a few weeks later to ask me to unblock them.
Well, how did they do that?
Well, it doesn't matter. It's irrelevant. It's irrelevant. You ask stupid questions, you get stupid answers. It's irrelevant.
They're keeping tabs.
I don't know what they're doing. All I'm saying is like I haven't even thought about blocking them. I didn't care about that. But a song comes to mind. Y'all want to know what that song is?
I want to know.
Y'all ready?
We ready?
All right. Wait a minute. Hold on. No, let me connect my headphone.
We might get demonetized, man.
We don't own the rights to this music, okay? All right, that's how you fix that.
No, TJ.
We don't. No, It's gonna be quick.
I'm not gonna let us post it, man. It's gonna.
You sure?
Right. Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna play like 2 seconds of it. You ready? Right now. Right here. All right, we done.
Oh my goodness. What just happened here?
Go ahead.
You had the song queued up.
Watch it.
Hey, Doomis, you on this blocking energy for real. You for real with it.
Listen.
It's not a game, angry man.
No, listen what I'm saying. Watch this. Let me finish my point. I'm not really like a mean person, but if I get to that point, where I actually have to block you, you deserve it. Because I don't care. Like, I'm not that type of dude. Like, I don't care. I don't have to block you. If I don't want to be bothered, I'm just not going to pick up the phone. That's it.
Understood. Well, this is how I look at it, man. Blocking. When Fish first posed the question pertaining to son, my first thoughts was, man, protect his peace, man. Protect our young kings, man. it's necessary. You know, you have some of these women out here are next level crazy. I seen a post where a woman said that she will block the person, but if they block her, she'll pull up. What? She said it was a meme. I believe it was a meme. She said you must want a house visit. What? So not only do Trey need to block them, Trey nephew, block them and go get a restraining order.
It's restraining all the time. It's restraining all the time.
Hey, shout out to Trey, man. He got the girls going crazy, but man, we need to protect our young brothers. Man.
You know what? I must go out and say this when I'm on the bandwagon. I was on the bandwagon with Tyrone, with Angry Man and the Reds.
Wow.
As well as you, Warren. You understand what I'm saying? As it pertains to, we all with blocking them. Like, if it's an issue, block them, you know? However, like you said, we're going to protect our young kings because so many times these women, they can become like, they got so many things called like cyberbullying and all that stuff. You just go ahead and tell our young kings to just go ahead and block that out of your life, block that negative energy. But me as an adult, grown consenting adult with an iPhone, I've learned, I think I've come over to where fish is. I've found something better than blocking. It's called read receipts. I want you to see that I saw what you said to me, and you ain't gonna reply.
Oh, but you on Team Toxic now.
Call me what you want to call me, but at this point in time, I'm tired of blocking you. You already know what time it is. You said what you said. You did what you did, but it's important. Had you blocked this person, listen. A lot of times, if you block them, you block their energy. You know what I mean? But when you grown and you consenting and you get bridge age 65, you just sit right to yourself. You know what? I'm not blocking you. I want you to know that I see what you're saying, and I'm choosing. I'm making a choice not to talk.
I like that. I like that spin to it. It's the unbothered energy.
Unbothered energy. Now,
let me ask you this. Butchie.
Make sure you do it to the right person because I've been asleep one time, and they kept coming in, and I woke up. They was in my house. So, but that's a different story for a different day.
It doesn't even matter. It doesn't matter. Just move on from that because he getting ready to say something and just
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
Long time ago.
long time ago.
When he was young and dumb.
Yeah, I was young and dumb.
Well, that's I wonder how the women feel, ladies. As a response to this segment, how do y'all feel when y'all get blocked? Because usually the ladies are the ones doing the blocking.
Oh, absolutely.
So it's a role reversal. Now, I was on Team Block, but I really like Butchie's take on leave them on red.
Yes,
like
sir.
you open that text message or you open that DM and it said red at the bottom. And you don't respond.
And the date is timestamp.
Yeah, that's cold right there. But nah, this is only for the toxic women. Oh, we love our black queens. Hey, ladies, we love y'all. We love our black queens, but this is only for the toxic.
Hey, who do you consider? What do you consider a toxic woman?
I can't answer that.
Take right now. That ain't another take. That's another take, right?
That's another hot question.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, we ain't got time for that, man. But yeah. So yeah, I hope that answered y'all question, or y'all gotta kind of get our take on, should a man block a woman? I think the consensus was yes. Protect our young king.
If you need it, if you have to do it, yes.
Yeah, you gotta do what you gotta do.
Orders.
And restraining orders. They gonna pull up.
That's the real block. Restraining orders, the real block. Let their asses pull up if they want. They ass to be pulling up in jail somewhere. That's the real block.
Hey, y'all remember when Waiting to Exhale, my man pulled up and he had the leather vest on, and he was throwing the peaches at, yeah, raggedy, raggedy. See, when we pull up, we you know what I'm saying, we gotta look like that.
Yeah.
See how they paint us, man, in the media? Terrible, man. Anyway, we hope y'all. We're gonna talk about something a little serious now. I don't know if you guys saw in the news, but Regina King lost her son to suicide, I believe, and this hit some of us real hard, and we didn't want to shy away from this. Yeah, so from I didn't know they had that type of relationship where they was like almost inseparable. The stuff that I started researching, that he took them everywhere. You know what I'm saying? That was like her best friend. The last award show, she was you know, just giving him, like, she was so lucky to be his mom. Um, it's real serious. It speaks to something that's in the mental health lane, that more people being aware of it. But how did y'all feel about that? Seeing that news break about Regina. I think the guy was 26.
Yeah.
What was your thoughts on that, Reggie?
Excuse me. That was tough. Anybody that feel that they get to the point that they have to take their life, I mean, it's rough. It's rough. I mean, as far as you got life. Life is rough. Especially in these times with COVID and depression, and just dealing with all types of everything. And with his mom, and they come from a little money. As of right now, and you might someone that might don't, you might feel, what they tripping out. But sometimes it's a mental thing. It's a mental thing that it's hard for them to deal with. It's tough. It's tough. But you got to find ways. You got to find ways to, whether through therapy, whether it's through prayer, meditation, whatever is needed, to almost hit the reset button for your life. What I mean? To kind of like to know that, okay, this is not, that's not where you need to go as far as taking your life. What I mean? Because you really hurting the people you're leaving behind more than,
oh my God, I was about
yourself,
to say that.
So I mean, that's the main thing. Yeah, so it's seek help. That's the only advice that I can really like give. Seek help and want to receive it. You know what I mean? Because there's some people that it's help out there for them, and you might get encouraged to get it, but if you're not really ready to receive that help, it's not a lot that you can do.
So, number one, I would say, prayers to the family.
Yeah.
Prayers to, Regina, whatever. But, one thing I can say, and I've experienced this, is nothing like the loss of a child. I lost my son, about 11 years ago, and, I didn't have an opportunity to raise him, but just the fact that I knew he was coming, that was, it was devastating. So I can only imagine, she's actually had a chance to raise her son.
Yeah.
So it's just, I know, like, I can only imagine how devastating that could be for her. Like, and like you say, the mental health aspect is real, and I know we're not going to really touch a lot on that, but that's real. Like, we always worry about our physical health, what might be going on with us in that aspect, but we also have to consider our mental health, because your mental drives everything else. If the mind is not right, nothing else going to be right. So, I don't know personally what he went through, anything like that, but like Reggie said, it's just an unfortunate situation when you get to that point, and you just never know what people are going through. ultimately, like you just don't know. Like people could be smiling and walking around like they don't have a care in the world, but you just never know. Like they really could be dealing with some things, and to get to that point, they could have been dealing with some heavy stuff. You just never know. So, just like I say, just take care of your mental health. Like I say, it's nothing like the loss of a child. Like 11 years later, I'm still, that's why I put so much into my daughters now. I don't take that for granted. Just take care of your mental health. What you say, Fish?
Talking offline. I don't know if it was last week, maybe week before. Sometimes just talking, man. Sometimes talking. I know, speaking for myself personally, I'm not really a talker. I'm private. I keep a lot to myself. But you'd be surprised how either talking to somebody or hearing somebody else going through something similar will help you, man. So, I don't
Mm-hmm.
know what that young man was going through, but just in dealing with people day to day, man, like people got a lot on them, man. A lot of people,
Mm-hmm.
in this social media age, everything's about the, look at me, look at me, look at me, man. But people really out there suffering, man. You got people out there that's like depressed and don't know they depressed. Like you
Mm.
can hear the depression
Come on, man.
when they talking to you, and they don't even realize what state of mind they in, man. All you can do is just try to encourage. Some people just need a good laugh, man. Like even what we doing here, man. Some people gonna
Yeah.
tune in. Some people just need a good laugh, man, and that can get them to the next day, man. And talking to people that I talk to, I realize that, uh, like I said, we're not gonna go too deep into the mental health aspect of it, but sometimes people just don't know what to do. Speaking for us, y'all know how we get most of our stuff off on the bandstand. But there's a lot of people out there that don't have an outlet, man.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, like if you beefing with your family, like who do you talk to? You know what I'm saying? So man, prayers to all those going through, man. Just hang in there. There's help out there. I believe Warren gonna leave some contact information. There's anybody out there that needs help,
Mm-hmm.
needs assistance, man. We need you here, everybody, little or
Yeah.
small, man. We need you
Indeed.
here. I toss it back to you, Warren.
Yeah, man. Yeah. I just when I heard about the story, I have two sons, man. I could not imagine losing either of them or any family member to suicide, bro. That's like probably the most, I guess, empty feeling a person that's left behind has to endure, man, because that could send that person into depression. It's just like a snowball effect. First of all, prayers to Regina King and her whole family. Um, we are just speaking on this simply out of just therapy. We want to, because it hits everybody. Soon you hear about something like this, you think of a loved one or a friend that may have committed suicide. Um, I'm pretty sure we all know a person that committed suicide. And it's just you have no words. You have regret. I wish I could have talked to him. Or talked to her. And and if even if you had like a disagreement, argument, and that person take their life, you feel, you kind of feel like a sense of you resent those times, you regret it. So if you are dealing with it, any type of depression, and you feeling suicidal, please, I beg you, please seek some type of help. We have some contact information in the description. Please talk to somebody. Like I think one of you guys said, don't have an outlet. For this podcast is therapeutic for us as Black men in America. We get to talk to each other. We get to vent to each other. We get to laugh with each other, and we look forward to doing it again. And we want to share that with you guys. But um, I don't have answers. I don't know what a person that's dealing with depression or feeling suicidal is going through. So I, I would just seek professional help. But you.
Well, first thing I want to do is give a big shout out to Regina King. She's been a veteran and one of the strongest Black women actors that we have in this industry. she's been a beacon. If you see her now, you know, she's on, you can almost see her on every commercial. She's blown up, you know. So big shout out to her and prayers and condolences, praying for strength for your family. That being said, I too have I had a family member who had committed suicide, and as you guys already stated, it's a spiral effect. I'm just speaking on myself. It affects the family more than anything, you know, to whereas you go through so many emotions, you can't mourn for being upset because the first thing you think, why didn't he talk to me? Why didn't she talk to me? You know, you never know what anyone's going through. And now I don't necessarily want to always jump to the mental health aspect. It's other things that could be issues. Like we brought up the blocking these people, but I protect our young kings. It's been people who've committed suicide because they were being bullied. You see what I'm saying? That don't have nothing to do with mental health necessarily. They just feel like, you know, so that's the thing with self love. We gotta love on our children. Not to say that she wasn't, I'm just speaking in general. And you never know what anyone's going through. You look at the great actor Robin Williams, you know, Don Cornelius, you know,
Junior Seau.
Junior Seau, you know, these things happen to these people and, you know, they go through things. So I want everybody out there to know, I'm gonna look in the camera, you matter. Your
Fact.
life has value. Everybody. So like we said, if you feeling some type of way, get you an outlet, even if it's a laugh like Fish said, you know. Even if it's a good laugh or find you an outlet, something, or contact somebody that you're comfortable with. We want to keep everybody here as long as we can. We got enough things coming down range in the world today that's killing us. We don't need to be killing ourselves. You know, prayers to the Regina King family. I hope that that someone this brings awareness to someone out there that if you're going through, reach out to somebody. And that's all I got on it.
This is Shay from Frugal Millionaire, and I'm just 15, 10, and 10. That's the numbers that.
It's time to relax on the left side.
Sir, it's time for love sack time. Sorry about that. Let's get comfortable. It's time to get comfortable. All right.
Hurry up, man.
Yes. You got to take your time. You got to take your time with it. Man. On a serious note, I want everybody to hear me on this because what's this? This is opinionated fact. It's definitely opinionated fact coming from me. If you didn't know, you're about to know. I don't care what nobody tells you. I don't care what nobody tells you. They may try to flip it in different type of ways and tell you this and that. Hear me out. Go to a restaurant. You with someone and they say, type of wings would you like? And they say, do you want boneless wings? Never get the boneless wing. Why? Because boneless wings are nothing but big chicken nuggets. Hear me with it. Nothing but big chicken nuggets. So,
Hey, I agree with that.
if you out on a date with your man
I didn't know where he was going with that, man.
Ladies, you out with your man and he say, give me the boneless wings. Tell that nigga grow up, man. This nigga ordering chicken nuggets on the date, man. What we doing out here? What we doing out here? So that's just a little opinionated fact coming from me, from the love side. Remember, it's not a bed.
Not a bed.
It's not a couch. It's a love sack.
The love sack.
Man.
We appreciate y'all rocking with us week 2. Yo, we getting so much love, so much feedback. We appreciate it, man. I think y'all might be as excited as we are to do this. Look, stop by our YouTube channel. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment. Please comment. We love to argue. The only way we gonna grow is if y'all get the word out. We appreciate it.
And next week, check us out. Please check us out for our hot take. When you're in a relationship, if you break up, do you break up with the ex's family? That's going to be an interesting hot take. Check us out next week. Like I told y'all, we got some hot shit for y'all.
Ouch.
Don't keep sticking your hand in the fire and it hurts. You can't complain.
Say it again one more time, TJ. Say it again for us.
Don't keep sticking your hand in the fire and it hurts.
What's the question? I want to put that. I want this to simmer in my spirit. What's the question again?
If you break up with your significant other, does that mean that you break up with their family too? Man, that's rough, ain't it? That's rough. Ooh. Y'all got 1 week to think about it, because we got some hot takes for y'all.
Again, we want to thank everybody for watching. Y'all have a safe one. We'll see y'all next time.
Excellent.